Hello, welcome again to my weight management class. My name is Temi, and today I'm making a recipe that I've rightly called Temi's Slaw. Now, this recipe came about some years ago when I began my weight loss journey. I was thinking of ways to incorporate more vegetables into my diet, and I checked online, and what I was seeing was broccoli, cauliflower, eggplant, and things like that. I was living in Nigeria at the time, and we all know that broccoli and cauliflower are not easy to get by in Nigeria. When I tried, I think I tried for a while to go and look for it. I got some, was really expensive, really little, wasn't as fresh as I would have wanted it to be. And I started thinking, this is not sustainable. I was thinking, how am I going to get in, vegetables into my diet without spending all that I had, without feeling like I was being punished, So I thought about and I looked around me and I realized that carrots and cabbage are everywhere in Nigeria. And so I just made up my mind, I'm going to have cabbage and carrots all the time in my house. Now I started by just, slicing up cabbage, slicing up, grating out carrots. But then it gets too crunchy sometimes, it gets tiring, I get bored of it. And I started thinking, okay, what can I do to spice up this little addition to my food a little bit more? And so I came up with Temi Slaw. So I have here 1 cup of cabbage, half a cup of carrots, half a tablespoon of onions, some salt, and some peppers. Now, when I started the recipe, it started out just like that. But then as you go on, you think about how do I make it even better. And so sometimes I would add flaked fish. So I have that here as well for this recipe. I'm going to put the heat on medium heat here and just pour my cabbage straight into the pot and the carrot as well. I'll put about a tablespoon of water and then just cover it up for a few minutes. About 5 minutes or thereabouts should do. I don't like it to be too soft and soggy. I still want the crunch, but I just don't want to feel like I'm being burdened to eat. And that's the reason why I just simmer it up a little bit. So I'll leave it here to cook for about 5 minutes. I'm here for about 5 minutes already. I'm going to just mix it. This is exactly how I like it. Not too crunchy, not too soft. Really nice. I'll put my onions here, a little bit of salt. You can put the onions earlier if you feel like you want it to be so soft. I still like to taste the crunch in my onion. A little bit of black peppers here. And then I close up and mix. Whoosh. And then I add my it's 1/8 of a cup of flaked mackerel fish. Already cooked and without skin. Mix it up here. It's really, really simple. At this point, no need for more cooking. I can just cover it here just to make the mackerel, the onions, and everything just combine as one, So you might be wondering, why did I not use mayonnaise? Why did I use dressing for my carrots and cabbage? Why am I complaining that it's too crunchy when I could have actually spiced it up with mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is actually very high in fat. It has about 1 tablespoon is about 90 calories, and that contains 10 grams of fat, which is about 15% of what our dietary limit for fat should be. So if you're trying to lose weight, mayonnaise is not your best friend at all. You probably don't even want to use it at all. If you use it, then very minimally. So you would always want to look for an alternative. You're trying to burn fat, right? Why consume more fat when you can actually have alternative methods? This should be okay by now. I turn off my heat. And there you go. You can serve it with rice, with porridge, with wraps, chicken wraps, with yam, with anything actually. It's a go-to, and you can eat it alone too. Maybe in the night, you're done with your food, but you're a little bit hungry, you're awake too late, and you're a little bit hungry and wondering, what do I munch on that is not too high in calories and is not going to spoil my diet? this is a good go-to. All right, I'm going to dish up right here. This one serves one person, so it's, I mean, we use the exact same recipe. You don't need to share with anybody. It's all yours. Now, if you feel like it's too dry and you want a little bit of oil on it, you can use a sprinkle of olive oil. So this recipe is about 87 calories. You can combine it with anything you want to combine it with. It never really is too much, and it's purely, what's it called? Mostly vegetables. If you can do without the fish, why not? I do without the fish a lot of times. It's just, I mean, you can add the fish for a little bit of spice or a little bit of variety, so to say. But you don't have to put fish inside. And if you don't put fish inside, you're cutting it down to about 50 something calories. Just vegetables, you know. So that's all good. Like I usually say, it's your body, it's your food, it's your kitchen. There's only one proper way of preparing it, and that's your way. Mine is the healthy way. What's yours?